Hello, my name is Attila and welcome to my tarot channel and to the daily tarot reading. On September 22, the Sun enters Libra and marks the autumn or September equinox. Therefore, September 22 is the first day of fall, the first day of autumn. The name of the event derives from Latin and means equal night, giving the impression that both day and night are equally 12 hours long. However, in most regions, the day of the equinox is a bit longer than 12 hours. The longest day of the year is at the summer solstice, and after the fall equinox, days still get shorter till the shortest day of the year, which is the winter solstice. In the northern hemisphere, astronomical and meteorological autumn runs from September to December. South of the equator, it starts in March and ends in June. On average, fall lasts for 89.8 days in the northern hemisphere and 92.8 days in the southern hemisphere. The tarot seems to have been created as an instrument of the northern hemisphere. The hourly attribution of the cards is the same for the northern and southern hemisphere. However, the weekly and monthly attributes might be inverted. Thus, the Ace of Wands is exchanged with the Ace of Swords. Commonly, the September equinox is associated with harvest. The most famous ancient myth associated with the September equinox comes from the Greek story of Hades and Persephone. Hades, the god of the underworld, fell in love with Persephone, a vegetation and fertility goddess, the daughter of Zeus and Demeter. One day, while Persephone was picking flowers in the field, Hades appeared in a chariot pulled by black horses and abducted her to the underworld. Devastated, Demeter neglected her duties as goddess of the harvest, causing a barren and famine striking the earth. To address the dire situation, Zeus sent Hermes to the underworld to negotiate Persephone's release. Hades agreed to let her go, but offered her 6 pomegranate seeds before leaving the underworld. Eating the seeds bound her to spend 6 months each year in the underworld as the queen of the dead, while she could spend the other 6 months on earth with her mother. When Persephone is reunited with Demeter, joy returns to the world and the earth blooms once again. However, as the time for Persephone to return to the underworld approaches, Demeter mourns and the earth becomes barren, making the onset of winter. The cyclical pattern of death and rebirth repeats each year, with Persephone assuming different roles each season. According to the myth, just like a seed, Persephone spent 6 months of the year below the earth. That time corresponds to fall and winter. Then, when the time comes for Persephone to return to her mother, Demeter brings back the lights and the warmth, and the earth rejoices in abundance, symbolizing the arrival of spring and the coming of summer. The myth of a goddess being abducted and taken to the underworld most likely pre-Greek origins. Samuel Noah Karmer, the renowned scholar of ancient summer, argued that the Greek story of the abduction of Persephone might be derived from the ancient Sumerian story in which Erexkigal, the ancient Sumerian god of underworld, is abducted by Kur, the primeval dragon of Sumerian mythology, and forced to become ruler of the underworld against her own will. From a Jungian perspective, Persephone's descent into the underworld is a metaphor for the journey into the unconscious, highlighting self-discovery and confrontation with deeper aspects of self, such as the shadow. The tarot card associated with the September equinox is the Ace of Swords. Ace represent opportunities or setbacks, whether upright or reversed, depending on the card's orientation. The Ace of Swords signifies answers of or questions. It means the materialization of thoughts if the card is upright, or questions where when reversed. The card associated with the first uh, decan of Libra is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords signify uh, diplomacy. The card and when the card is reversed, it signifies dilemma. The following two decans are associated with the three, respectively the Four of Swords. Uh, the higher card is the Knight of Swords. Uh, the planetary card is Venus, and it's represented by Judgment. And the zodiac card is Temperance. Unlike the common misconception, moderation is about it's not about complete self-restraint, but balancing and avoiding excesses. This was a very short introduction uh, to our daily reading. Uh, Next, coming up, is the extraction of the card of the day uh, and the three card reading. If you are at this point, please help me with a comment on the video writing the Ace of Swords. Now let's see the card for today. I will shuffle a little bit the cards again. Okay, card of the day. Past, future. It's also a causality relationship between these cards. Uh, Card of the day, past, and this is cause, consequence, and cause, consequence. These are the cards. Let's see now what we have for today. And we have the word card in upright position, signifying liberation. The word card, it's another air card, but it doesn't relate to Libra and relates to uh, Aquarius. Uh, the word card, it's an active card, and most of the time it signifies that we are free of some thought that were holding us back. We find new ways of thinking, of approaching to things. In my book, Introducing the Unified Esoteric System and Tarot, I attributed a quote to each of the cards, and here the quote is, "Those who do not move do not notice their chains." So it means that there were some convictions that kept us chained, kept us prisoners. Uh, we were prisoners of some thoughts, some ideas, but now we are free from those thoughts and we have the chance to move uh, forward. Let's see the rest of the cards. Four of disc and the King of Cups in reverse position. Uh, Four of disc signify protection. It means that we had a safe material situation and uh, we do our job as we supposed to do it. It was something safe, something sure. Socially, it also means that we had a safe position, but with the King of Cups in reverse position, it signifies misadventure. It may be a warning sign that after we liberated our mind, we had a free mind. Uh, Now we may go in the wrong direction, make some bad choices at emotional level. These things are always related, and we may have some ideas, and these ideas uh, may lead us to make wrong emotional decisions. However, you always keep in mind that uh, the future, it's not something fixed, not something determined, and we always, knowing the cards, have the chance to make different decisions to move in a different direction. This was the reading for today. Uh, Probably see you tomorrow at the same time if nothing significant happens in between. Have a great week. Goodbye.